The Sands of Christmas. I had no Christmas spirit when I breathed a weary sigh and looked across the table where the bills were piled too high. The laundry wasn't finished and the car I had to fix. My stocks were down another point, and the Dolphins lost by 6. And so, with only minutes till my son got home from school, I gave up on the drudgery and grabbed a wooden stool. The burdens that I carried were about all I could take. And so I flipped the TV on to catch a little break. I came upon a desert scene in shades of tan and rust. No snowflakes hung upon the wind, just clouds of swirling dust. And where the reindeer should have stood before a laden sleigh, 8 Hummers ran a column right behind an M1A. A group of boys walked past the tank. No one was past his teens. Their eyes were hard as polished flint, their faces drawn and lean. They walked the street in armor with their rifles shouldered tight. Their dearest wish for Christmas, just to have a silent night. Other soldiers gathered, hunkered down behind the wind, to share a scrap of mail and dreams of going home again. There wasn't much at all to put their lonely hearts at ease. They had no Christmas turkey, just a pack of MREs. They didn't have a garland or a stocking I could see. They didn't need an ornament. They lacked a Christmas tree. They didn't have a present, even though it was tradition. The only boxes I could see were labeled ammunition. I felt a little tug and found my son now by my side. He asked me what it was I feared and why it was that I cried. I swept him up into my arms and held him oh so near, and kissed him on the forehead as I whispered in his ear. There's nothing wrong, my little son, for safe we sleep tonight. Our heroes stand on foreign land. They give us all the right to worry about the little things that really mean nothing at all, instead of wondering each day if we'll be the next to fall. He looked at me, as children do, and said, "It's always right to thank the ones who help us. Maybe we should write." And so we pushed aside the bills and set to draft a note, to thank the many far from home. And this is what we wrote. God bless you all and keep you safe and speed your way back home. Remember that we love you so and that you're not alone. The gift you give, you share with all, a present every day. You give the gift of liberty, and that we can't repay. This Christmas Eve, I want to thank all the men and women in our armed services, those who are serving in harm's way today, those who have served in harm's way in the past. Thank you. Thank you. Merry Christmas.